Please welcome our contestant. Contestant, please chime in.
Hello, fellas. Hi.
Hey, lady.
I'm your contestant for today. This is gonna be great.
All right, contestant. So, let's go to our first. All right, and then bachelor number one. What was your name? Because I forgot.
Amir to date your mom.
All right, we're gonna turn it over to our bachelorette to ask the questions of the bachelors. Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay, bachelor number 2. What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me? Shoot, man. Not a lot of embarrassing things happen. I guess the time I was on a date with a honey, and she wants to go out to eat, and I told her I get a discount at McDonald's after 11, and she left. So I had to eat all 20 chicken nuggets by myself. That was pretty embarrassing to me.
That's a lot of nuggets.
That's a lot of nuggets, but I ate them though.
Bachelorette number 3. If you were any type of animal, what animal would you be?
Well, judging by everything that I have, undercarriage-wise,
Oh.
I have to go with a roach. Mostly I'm hung like a roach.
Okay. Okay, bachelor number 1. I have a question for you.
What's up?
Bachelor number 1. I have to read the questions here. What do you look for inside of a woman?
What do I look for
Inside of a woman.
on the inside of a woman? I will have to go with at least one working kidney because mine is failing.
Hey, good hustle, bruh. Good hustle,
Same
bruh.
question to bachelor number 2.
I mean, I guess anything your ex left in you. So I can just rip that out. I don't want none of that, old dude.
Same question to bachelor number 3.
So I would say to look for the inside of a woman, right?
Yes, what do you look for on the inside of a woman?
I'm looking to make sure she has walls. And by walls, the inside has to be very tight.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that so much. All right, bachelor number 2. If you could describe yourself using a song, what song would you choose and why?
I think I would have to go with Snoop Dogg's Murder Was the Case.
Oh, God.
Because you want to mess with me
Oh,
or my lady,
oh,
murder was the case that they gonna give me.
oh.
Because I'm going to hold you down, girl.
Same question to bachelor number 1.
I will have to go with the song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor" because that's what everyone does in laughter when they see my peen.
Ah.
Oh, and bachelor number 3, same question for you.
Well, I would have to go with the Cupid Shuffle. Why? Because I'm like Cupid and I shuffle all my women around once a week.
I can almost hear the brain just turning to come up with those lines.
Yeah.
It's not like you had 2 days to prepare for this bit. All right.
Yeah, get a little slow. Who you pick, girl?
Final question. Bachelor number 1, I'll start with you.
Go ahead, girl.
If you could describe yourself in one word, what word would that be?
If I can describe myself in one word, what word would that be?
See, what you just did is he repeated the question to come up with something funny.
And buy more time.
Yeah, he was buying more time. I see you trying to play the game.
I don't need more time. I already served mine.
Well, this ain't your damn question, so why don't you keep it together?
Ooh, I like your attitude.
Keep it together, you rat bastard.
Say it to my face.
Oh, you one of them freaky mother effers, aren't you?
Freaky as hell, girl.
Nasty
You better come over
son
here.
mama. Bachelor number 1, do you have a question and answer yet?
Yes,
Or do you want to repeat the question again?
I'm gonna repeat the question.
You gonna repeat the question again?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people already heard
But-
the damn question. Why don't you just give me the answer? It's one mother effing word.
Crunchy?
Okay, I get with that. All right, that's nice. All right, Bachelor number 2 and your crazy ass.
Good answer,
what-
good answer.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah. Like this is effing
like that.
Family Feud, you rat bastard. Okay, all right. Bachelor number 2. What if you could describe yourself in one word? What word would it be?
It'd be daddy.
Oh damn!
And if I seen you, I'ma lean over and touch your tummy and let you know you about to be plump in 9 months.
Oh damn! I'm already a little plump. Oh, that's okay though. Ain't nothing wrong with a girl with a little extra curve on the side.
Hey, now.
You know, who cares that you gotta have a Formula 500 car to round that curve, but it's still a curve.
I don't know what the hell you talking about, but I'll take some.
Oh,
My
watch
heels have
yourself.
thighs.
Oh, watch yourself, boys. Don't start a fire you can't put out.
I like that. That remind me of DMX. That's
They
my
call me
favorite
the
rapper.
fireman. I got a hose I can put you out with. What is this, a liger?
I'm getting moist down there.
Is that what that smell is?
I thought someone opened up a sewage pipe.
Yeah.
That's what's been going on the whole time. Is I get.
I thought we were having fish for the lunch break.
I sure hope it's catfish.
Oh my! All right. Well, Bachelor number 3. That's you.
That's me.
Are you awake?
I'm awake.
Are you sure?
I'm mesmerized by your voice.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say some more to you. You want me to sing you a song?
Go ahead.
I'll sing you a song then, okay?
All right.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna harmonize. Oh.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you very much. You want to hear another song?
Get laid on.
Okay, all right. Turn out the lights.
Hey.
Oh, light a candle. Did you see what happens when Corey turns on that machine he paid so much money for years ago? He starts to have fun with it in the crate.
It's illegal for me to light flames.
Oh, you shut up, you crazy son of a bitch. You're just here to anger me. That's all you're here to do. You're just here to anger me. I'm trying to get me some. Fat girls need love too.
Dang, so she fat.
Oh, you weren't supposed to know that, are you?
BHT, pretty hot and tempting.
BBW.
Yeah, PHT. I'll sing you one more song. Because I'm thick where it needs to be. Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it PHT, Pizza Hut, and tomatoes?
Yeah, Pizza Hut and tacos, bitch. Oh, wait.
Well, yeah, who won?
Hold on, Bachelor number 3 didn't get a chance to answer the
Come
question.
skip me.
Shut the hell up.
Sorry.
You don't anger me.
She feisty, ain't she?
I'll answer for him slow.
Slutty.
All right, Bachelor number 3. If you could describe yourself in one word, what word? Start the music. Would that word be?
R. Kelly.
Oh my God! That means on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be trapped in the closet. Oh, tie me up, baby. I'm tired.
The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store open now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. Featuring the FGRS 11T, a regular fit unisex comfort tee, 100% premium soft cotton, available in sizes up to 5XL. Order now starting at $19.99. The Big Fat Guy Radio Show tee, 100% premium soft cotton, choose from 5 different colors. Get yours now for only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Made famous by the feature segment on the show, now you can nominate yourself or a friend with the Bitch of the Year nominee tee, available in a variety of colors. Straight Outta Groceries, a funny homage to the hit movie. Sport this funny, non-show related tea. Available in gray, black, and midnight blue. The Podcast America tea is a lighthearted way to making America great again. Order in political red or political blue. Makes for the perfect gift this time of year. The coveted baby unisex onesie, because you're never too young to podcast. Baby can speak for mommy or daddy. Available today. Who hasn't played the hand game Rock, Paper, Scissors? Well, podcast beats Rock, Paper, and Scissors with this conversational word-spreading showstopper tea. Order today and play. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. New designs added almost every day. Shop now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
Oh, hi, I'm gonna do the opening for you guys, okay? I'm gonna sing it to you, okay? Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcast. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. All right, that bit's run its lake. All right, live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasted to 79 countries with over 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fatnetics. Welcome to Arizona's home for Hot Talk Radio. This is Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm your host, Corey Blaze, joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
Doug, the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And my little brother, DJ Lil Dick.
Yeah, buddy.
Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. Comment on our YouTube live stream or on the Podbean Live app. Tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. You're also welcome to get at us in the DMs. Search Fat Guy Radio Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We even read and respond to your comments after the show as well. And today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. There are certain sponsors that are to remain nameless that are no longer a factor for Fat Guy Radio Show. So the merch store is our way of keeping the lights on. By ordering a t-shirt, you are supporting the show. Not all the t-shirts have Fat Guy Radio Show on them. There's something for everyone. Many styles and designs to choose from, available in your favorite color, delivered directly to your door, 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Hey.
Yeah.
Order today. Follow us on social media for the latest released designs. And for the remainder of February, use promo code DTBDAY and get 20% off. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. There's a new shirt that was just released.
Ooh.
Called Podcast America. Now it's great again.
I see what you did there.
And it happens to be available in either blue or red.
That's nice.
Right?
That's nice.
I am totally getting me one of those.
What does blue or red have
So
significance?
Democrats, Republic, that.
Democrat.
I'm an independent.
Okay, then it's available in gray.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, that's up my alley.
Hey! And I'm going to have to call Teespring real
Or
quick.
purple.
Can y'all put that,
Can we get that in-
shirt in gray, please?
Get those gray ones or purple.
I just lied my ass off. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it is available in 3 colors, just in case you're right down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm right down the middle, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have a fun-filled show for you today. It's Valentine's Day. It's coming up on Friday.
Speaking of coming up, AK-47 said with our last bit, she said no about R. Kelly. No, it means you're getting a golden shower.
Oh, she makes a very valid point.
But she could be getting the golden shower in the closet.
That's very true. I wish I had that queued up, but I don't. But I did find this button.
Hey, now I'm sitting here in the closet thinking about what I'm going to do to you. I think I'm going to pee on you. Golden shower's what I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
When I walk down the closet, then I come on out.
Yeah.
What's that smell? Girl, it's your mouth.
Yeah.
Now I hear my mother call me. Little D, come down.
Yeah.
I got the food on the table. Greens and chitlins.
Yeah.
Chitlins.
Chitlins.
That's what I smelled.
Chitlins.
I thought that was
Chitlins.
between her legs.
Oh, God. All right. Well, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Part 2
Wow.
is coming soon.
Part 2 coming soon. I forgot that R. Kelly released those videos in like 25 different scenes.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was actually masterpiece.
It was,
I haven't
beautifully done.
I haven't even seen like the end of it. I got up to the part where the midget was like sleeping with the hooker who like punched the police officer in the junk
Yeah.
after he like slapped his woman with a spatula.
It went
And,
off
like,
the rails towards like 15.
Fun fact, you know the midget was Kevin Hart?
I'm not
What?
surprised
That's
by
Kevin
that.
Hart.
So it was typecasting?
It's... Well,
That's what you did
I
there.
don't know what that means, but I guess.
No, if you're not in the know, then you wouldn't know.
Oh, well, I don't know. But that was midget. That was Kevin Hart.
Little D
Fun
would get
fact.
typecast as the dumb guy.
Yeah, he would. Here's the thing, though. I'm not trying to say that R. Kelly is a great person, but those series of Trapped in the Closet videos were pretty damn creative.
R. Kelly as a whole is very creative, and I will stand on this ledge, even if I'm by myself, that says he's not guilty.
Oh, yeah, you're on that ledge by yourself.
I will say this about R. Kelly, and we can move off the subject.
Yes, sir.
Whether or not you like the man,
I'm sorry, what?
whether or not you like the man,
Them big girl lips again.
Soup coolest.
you can't argue that man made hits.
He did.
You damn right.
He did. You can't take
And-
that away from him.
On the record, last thing about R. Kelly, I go on record as a DJ saying I do play his music. I even played Ignition at my last gig.
And I would like to go a little bit further and say, if R. Kelly had a storefront, those parents would be paying him.
Yeah.
I'm done. Last thing about R. Kelly, and we can move on.
Yeah.
I once saw R. Kelly in concert and was like, man, that boy can sing.
That boy sure can't sing.
That boy can sing.
Well, one more thing before we get off.
Uh-huh.
I like to say that when he was bald headed, he looked ugly, but when he grew some hair, he looked a lot better. When he had the curly hair, not the curly
He
hair,
looked
but
like what?
cornrows.
I'm sorry, you want to say that again?
When he was bald headed, he was ugly as hell.
Uh-huh.
I
That
don't
hair,
think so.
when he grew some cornrows, it enhanced his looks.
I disagree. That bald look was in.
Hey, one more thing about R. Kelly, though. If I could turn back the hands of time, then I will hire Johnny Cochran
Yep.
to acquit that man.
Right.
If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd take his camcorder and say, keep doing what you're doing, bruh.
Uh-huh. And just let it play out in his mind.
I would not let anything play. I would take his damn video recorder and say, just keep doing what you're doing.
And play out in his mind. See?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Visuals or memories.
But I like...
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
Oh, sorry, Corey.
Yeah, slowly.
Sorry, Corey. But we cannot... You get on me and my girl lips all the time. Did you just hear what this man said?
I didn't. It must not have been coherent.
Visualities are miseries.
I'm dyslexic. I was trying to say visuals or memories.
Visuals.
Memories. I don't know what the hell I
Did
said.
he just say he's dyslexia?
You see what I'm saying?
You just doing your best to get the show title, ain't you?
Man, I'm dyslexion.
I'm voting in this election too. What I really loved, and thank you boys for covering me. I really love R. Kelly's last number. It was really great. All right.
That's a hit right there.
It low key is though.
I only did that because DJ gets turned up every time I play that.
That's because that beat is so...
Oh no, the whole time, people.
He gets turned up. He gets lit. Look at him. Especially when it drop. Watch when it drop, Lil D. Oh, goodness.
Hey.
Oh, he is turned though.
Hey.
He tutting and everything.
All right, that's enough. All right, so Valentine's Day is Friday, February
Speaking of R. Kelly.
2014. Here's something interesting. You know, a lot of people are they're going to be by themselves for Valentine's Day. For most likely because, they probably going to get dumped or something of that nature, or they have been dumped.
Or their standards are too
Are they
high.
going to be at home by themselves?
Yeah, thank you, D. Lil D, I'm going to be home by myself.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of homes, since you're going to be home by yourself,
Yeah, I'm going to be home by myself.
you going to be home by yourself, DA?
I'm sidetracked. I'm just thinking about R. Kelly. Because he said, I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do remind me of my Lexus coupe. That's some spitting.
That is. DT,
Corey's looking like, we've done past this bit.
are you going to be home by yourself?
Yes.
I will not
Wait
be.
a second. Hold on. Wait.
And I will not be, to
You will
answer
not
your
be
question.
Corey.
I have no idea where the show is going at this point.
I was trying to get back to you.
Think I was.
But
Off the
we
rails.
talk Valentine's here, so I had to think about this. I'm not gonna be home by myself.
Neither
I
am
don't
I.
know why. Tay, you are.
Yeah.
We know you. Corey,
Yes,
have you ever been to Tay's house?
I have not been to DT's new place. His new place or his old
His
place?
new place. I don't know why I was thinking about this. Well, Valentine's.
You were thinking about me going over DT's
DT's house. Because DT
Checks out.
Because I was thinking. Well, I should have said this the last show, but I was. You know, our railroad shows. That's
Yeah,
what I do.
like you just
well,
did.
well, the last time
Uh-huh.
you had a game, DT went over your house while you were at work
Yeah.
taping the game.
Yes.
So it brought me to think: have you ever been over his house?
I have not been to DT's new place. I have not.
I'm gonna ask you why. But Doug, have you ever been over DT's house?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Okay. Now, with
such
that
a
being
liar.
said,
Wow.
You are
Okay.
such a liar,
DJ.
bro.
That game night? Oh, what? Because you said don't
I'm
tell
going
Corey?
somewhere with this.
Because you said don't tell Corey, he'll get mad. Bro, we had a game night. Corey doesn't play video games.
And why I'm
He
bringing
doesn't
this,
drink Hennessy.
why I'm bringing this up is because
Come on, bro. Let's not lie in 2020.
it's Valentine's week.
I feel my feelings. My feelings.
I'm about
Corey,
to
Corey,
diagnose
please.
problems.
Little D's going
I'm
somewhere.
diagnosing problems for Valentine's. DT,
Jesus
What's up?
Christ.
why have you not invited this nice man over to your house? Is it because you're hiding something or someone from him at your house that you cannot have him come over? And let's not just say that you did or did not have Doug over, which you did, and he said you did. So why have I've been there. I've been to your house.
No, you have
I have too. I beg to differ.
He said I ain't never been. Actually, I've been.
So the question stands: why haven't Corey been to your house?
Because I don't have reinforced furniture.
Because
Well, that other half a feeling I had left over from that last comment, that just got squashed too.
So what are some interesting Valentine's
Yeah,
Day?
Valentine's Day is going to really suck for me.
he's good enough to let you borrow his things from his house for your Christmas party after Christmas, might I say. But you can't find a park bench, anything in your house.
Did you tell him that you
Why-
needed the
To let him
decorations
come
to
by?
decorate your place? Did you tell him that? And
I
it was a Christmas party that you were having?
I did not, because that's not true.
Oh.
If I let Corey come to my house, my couch will look like the top of that toe.
What? Well, here, okay.
I'm just playing. No,
Sunk in.
honestly, the
Honestly.
real reason why Corey has not been to my place.
Why Corey has not been I'm not even here.
You know what I'm saying?
The only
Yeah.
reason
Oh, it's gonna be
Yes.
is
good.
because I'm in the middle of what we call year end. Corey knows my
the
schedule.
middle
has
of
been,
your
my
R. Kelly, everybody.
no my
I got to give it to him. His brain fires off 2 or 3 a show.
It started
and
working.
one.
The
There we
Pistons
go.
said, huh?
Yeah. You're in. R. Kelly, everybody. There you go.
and Corey knows that my work schedule has augmented
Okay.
dramatically,
I
and
think he talking about pregnancy. How far apart is the dilation? I don't know. Augmented.
Yeah, augmented is a weird word. I knew Stacey Augment.
I know what augmented means.
thank you. And because of this, and Corey knows, there's been times where I've been putting in like 10 to 12-hour days.
Okay.
I get home, I go straight to sleep.
Okay.
And then on the weekend, me and Corey already know what goes on. He has a lot of kid time, and he has time that he has to go previous engagements, and we just don't get to link up all the time.
Mhm.
The showtime, we link up and everything, and then we text every once in a while. Corey knows that once my schedule gets back to what it used to be,
Mm-hmm.
there will be more time for Corey to come over.
That sounds like a whole lot of pleas
No.
being copped.
Yeah.
No one has been over to my new place.
No one.
No one has been over to my new place.
Not even I.
It
Not
makes-
even you
No
or
one has been because there's like 3 people at that party.
Wait a second.
not a soul besides D Mother Lovin' Tay has
Uh-huh.
been in D Mother Lovin' Tay's place.
You know why I call shenanigans? Because somebody had to help him move his stuff in there. I know he didn't move all his stuff in there by himself.
Nope.
And you know
I'm
something
the
else?
Hulk, Mother Lover.
You a damn lie. I am too, but you still see me. I still had like 3 Mexicans from Home Depot, by the way. Shop Home Depot, Fat Guy Radio Show.
Bruh, that's not how this works.
That's not a place where you should put that. I wouldn't
wouldn't put that right there.
You know me.
I would put that right
You
there
know me.
personally.
Yeah, I would put that. Hey,
You
hey,
know,
edit that part out. We go
That's
rewind.
That's not necessarily a place where you really want to interject the
Yeah.
sponsor.
That's a fact. I figured I'd get that in there. But you know what?
Yeah.
I call shenanigans because somebody helped you move in there. But I'm just trying to figure out my mind. Oh, okay. How long have you been in said house or apartment? Whatever.
Only 3 months.
And out of 3 months, he couldn't come over for 3 hours. And you live 7 minutes from him, right?
I do.
And not one time
I got nothing to say.
did you ask.
I got nothing to say.
Because he would have brought you a housewarming gift.
I gave him a housewarming gift.
But
He
you
did.
Exactly. And the thing
It
is,
was
the
nice.
person's supposed to bring it to you.
I like the way you put it in your space too. It was like a little
hold on.
shrine thing.
Again,
hold on.
he's invited
What-
everybody but Corey.
What is this said housewarming gift? Because if I did in fact bring you over to my house, I would have told you what this gift was, and I would have told you how I use this gift. So please enlighten us and prove to everyone that you've been to my spot. What is this housewarming gift? Little D, you're more than welcome to answer as well.
You asked him.
Only two people who know what this housewarming gift are me and Corey, because Corey gifted it to me, and
3 people. 'Cause
no
God,
one.
God knows. If you want to be technical.
Well, me, Corey, and God, because Corey is an ordained minister. It's been previously documented on this show.
You
And
can refer to me as Minister Blaze.
Exactly.
I won't do that.
So, please enlighten us. What is this said gift?
That gift that Corey gave you
Yes.
was a gravy bowl filled with ramekins.
He's been in your house.
A gravy bowl filled with ramekins.
I don't know how he guessed it.
Now,
I don't know ramekins.
outside of the two horrible, the ridiculously comedic stupidity that just unfolded, I have not, in fact, been invited over DT's house.
You see what I'm saying?
He is 7 minutes away from my house. And his couch will hold me up because Lil D, I sat on his couch at his other apartment.
You see, you ain't got no excuses. So now what? When can he come? Is a new question.
Actually, Corey, it's a new couch.
Oh, so you bought one of them little IKEA couches? Yeah. I would have known that if I had been there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be right back with more fun and more thrills. I promise you, we'll figure it out at some way along the way.
Yep.
It's FatGuyRadioShow.com right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Quickly, get the big blue bag.
Big blue bag.
Whoa! Is this the future? This is the present, future Bill.
Here's your order, Bills.
Excellent!
Here are your groceries. Eck.
That's all coffee, right?
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Whoa.
Where are they?
Yes, I do. I am quite aware we are lost.
I don't know.
Hey, fellas, listen up. A satin robe, a bottle of Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy perfume, a Samsung Galaxy watch in 44mm pink gold. Now, ladies, listen up. A Roku Express HD streaming media kit, a Vicrola portable suitcase record player, a sandalwood traveling shaving kit, a bottle of Versace cologne, or a Fitbit Versa 2 smartwatch. Why am I telling you this? Because these are items available at Walmart.com, and they are the perfect gift suggestions for Valentine's Day. So, kick the stress, I gave you all you need to know, and now you can get to Walmart.com through our show's banner. And don't forget free delivery on orders over $35, or for those last-minute gifts, free same-day pickup at your Walmart. There's a Walmart banner on our website to help you get started. Walmart.com, last-minute gifts and treats everyone will love. Welcome back to the Shody Wall, everybody everywhere. Yes, I'm not going to get into the minutia of the fact that I've not been over DT's house, but I honestly think, Lil D, and you had me thinking throughout that whole shenanigans and bit and whatever the hell was going on, is that I think DT thinks that he falls into that group of people that invite me places that I say I'm going to go and then I don't go.
The flaker.
I'm not a flaker. I'm just, I just get, I just bow out.
To play white devil advocate.
At some moment. But DT is above that. And when DT invites me somewhere, I typically go.
Okay.
So.
Nobody's ever invited me anywhere, so.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so how did you not know that?
Well, because a lot of the places that we do go together, you invite me.
Right, but you've invited me to your birthday party at one of our favorite spots.
Oh, yeah, that was
which
fun.
didn't even happen.
No, I'm talking about a few years back.
Yes, you did. You did.
I did. I showed up to that. I've also had lunch with you and what's his name that we don't mention anymore on the show. And one of those lunches when I found out she was badass crazy.
Yeah.
It's a woman?
So I do go to those places.
You're right.
So you are outside of that realm of people that I brush off.
All
so
right.
If you're brushing me off from invited, and don't invite me here on the show, because if you do it on the show, when the mics go off, he can always play it up as he was just doing it for the show.
No, I got something for you, because there's something that you've been wanting to do, but you haven't been able to do it because.
Finally? Really? We gonna what? Is this?
Shut up! It's not that.
Then I don't want to do it. Then hell.
You brushed him off.
I did just. Well, the what I wanted to do was. Oh.
Well, can we explain what that was?
No.
No. Afterburn.
After I got you.
Thank you. All right. So what was it that you said that I wanted?
No, there's something you haven't been able to do because certain machinery just messes up other machinery.
Oh, fitting an MRI machine.
And I have the stuff that you need, and I'm thinking maybe we do a marathon, almost similar to our Spartacus marathons.
Why are you speaking in code?
Yeah, this is weird.
Because I'm not being able to decipher the code.
The Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, I did a Hunger Games marathon. I lied to you. I did not send back that busted DVD player that I got from that sponsor that's no longer on this show, and it sucked. And that's the reason. That's what I get. It's my fault. I shouldn't have paid $23 for a busted ass DVD player. That when you hit the power button on the DVD player, the TV goes off, the cable box goes to channel 1064, the front door opens, the doorbell rings, the car starts, the cat dies, and your neighbor gets pregnant. None of that should happen when you hit the power button on your DVD player.
Who killed the cat and knocked up the neighbor?
That's clearly what happens when you hit that little $23 DVD player that I got from a sponsor that we don't mention on this show.
Why don't you just keep hitting the play button and kill all the cats?
What is a sponsor?
I tried to hit the button to kill all the cats. It kept opening the front door and starting the car.
That's why cats kept going in his house. That's when he had to shoot them.
Oh, and then they kept dying.
So last week or so, Cox Communications screwed me over again by killing all of their cable services into my house. What? So none of the TVs worked, none of the laptops worked. So I ended up actually taking that devil DVD player upstairs into my room, connecting it to my TV, and now just when I hit the power button, the only thing that happens is that my cell phone rings. That's the only thing that happens now, so I got it under control.
And that's the only time that cell phone rings.
That was hurtful. You're right. You're right, DA. That's the only time my cell phone rings because I'm not getting invited over any of my friends' house. But I digress. So I put the DVD player up in my room and actually got through the first episode of The Hunger Games and the extra.
Ooh.
The extra DVD. So I learned some stuff. I did not realize that The Hunger Games was actually shot all on location in South Carolina.
South Carolina?
They shot that thing in the middle of the woods.
I can see that.
Okay.
There's no sound stage for the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I can see that.
I was blown away by that. There's a lot of CGI.
That's a strong
in
wind.
It, but I was surprised because in the extras this ain't no spoiler alert, folks. The Hunger Games been out for 300 years.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
Rue is black.
they actually showed how they had to remove like snakes and critters and alligators and stuff like that out of areas that they wanted to film in, where it was actually like 100 and something degrees or 90 something degrees down in the south, 100 something, 90 something degrees where they were filming, so they didn't have to work. That arena that we see is real.
Wow.
It's a real place. Now, of course, the Capitol and everything else, that's CGI'd and green screen. But even then, even the where they were doing the little where they bring out all of the tributes and they were on like that little fake TV show.
Yeah.
That was actually filmed in a theater.
In South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, in South Carolina. A theater in South Carolina, and then they just green screened a lot of the walls in the theater, but it was still like 60% real.
Oh,
it was amazing with some, but I have done the marathon of the Hunger Games.
Was that a marathon if you only saw the first movie?
Yeah, that's true, but that's all I had to do.
That was a long-winded way of saying he doesn't want you over for your little pity Hunger Games.
I do, but I don't want to do it.
I'm surprised you like the Hunger Games, because being hungry for you doesn't seem like a game.
The Hunger Games is indicative.
You know that one person you always mean to at work and they end up coming to work and killing you? I think you should watch it. I think you're going to be just in the lobby talking to somebody and next you know,
I love you, Corey. I love you, Corey.
You're going to hear a pop.
The Hunger Games is indicative of the fact that your people could not impeach the president. The Hunger Games are our future.
Oh, he said your people edged awry.
What, District 11?
The Hunger Games is the future of this country.
It low-key is, though.
Trust me, it is. And there's been people that have actually biblically tied the story of the Hunger Games into biblical predictions.
So Trump is that bitch that's all made up with the hair.
Trump is not Effie.
Then who's Effie?
Trump is President Snow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Effie would be...
Oh, that skinny girl that...
No, you know who Effie is?
No. What's her name?
Melania.
Effie in real life?
Who?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
Don't do it to her.
Effie has class.
Hamage? Who would Hamage be in real life?
Which one was Hamage?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Hamage in real life would be Woody Harrelson.
Isn't that Woody Harrelson in the movie?
He played it.
Oh, okay.
But we don't know who would be Katniss, because Katniss hasn't gone into the games yet.
Yeah, she has.
Katniss may be my little niece on Lil D's from Lil D.
I was going to say Katniss is Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders is no. Bernie Sanders is one of those dudes that were walking around with just shooting people with the guns on that you can see their face. Even though one thing I pointed out, and this is so not what I wanted to do. I did not want to do 10 minutes on the Hunger Games, but I love it so much. But the Hunger Games in Hunger Games 1, all of the patrol guys, their faces were exposed. Did you notice that? They didn't have the full mask on in Hunger Games 1.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I'm about to watch that again.
And I think in Hunger Games 2, Part 2 is when they masked them in.
Oh, yeah, because remember when a horse...
Lil D, you don't know.
I have not watched that one Hunger Game.
We're all over the place. Real quick, let me get a shout out. And for those of you that are live streaming the show, if you caught us at the beginning of the show, you saw this really cool countdown that started at the beginning of the show. Really cool graphics, kind of kicking it up. I got to give a special thank you to Nate Dotson of TootVid, at TootVid on YouTube. He helped me out with some coding problems that I was having with After Effects when I was creating that little graphic. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to him for, actually, it's so funny because he's a huge YouTuber. Mm-hmm. And he's a YouTuber that puts up After Effects tutorials and stuff like that. And this is a nerd moment for those of you that,
nerd out.
I'm about to nerd for just a second, even though I really just nerded over the Hunger Games. But he puts up a lot of tutorials on his YouTube page. Huge YouTubers, 256,000 subscribers or something of that nature.
Not what I got.
You know what I mean? So it was interesting because I went to his YouTube page to kind of find some help, and found his email, and literally just sent him an email and a screenshot of the error that I was having, and he totally responded.
And
Nice.
he cleared up the error.
Totally responded and gave me not one but two options to correct the error.
Jeez.
And I was like, I mean, dude, that's like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially when you normally find these little tutorials for geeky stuff like that, like creating graphics, it's normally, Ahmed, guy on the other side of the earth that are doing these things. But no, Nate is somewhere, I believe, I want to say somewhere in the East Coast.
Okay.
And I was not expecting a reply. Not only did I get a reply, I got a reply within 4 hours.
Within 4 hours? He seems like a nice boy. I'm going to call his mother.
Thank you, DA. So shout out to Nate Dotson at Titvid, Tutvid. And if you're one of the nerdy guys like I am, check him out on YouTube at Tutvid, Tutvid.
Shout out to King Tutvid.
King Tutvid. Also, last week we were celebrating life by remembering and honoring two great birthdays, D-Tay and Gavin DeGraw. And this week we celebrate the life of Whitney Houston.
Hey.
Yeah. You guys know that Whitney Houston passed away 8 years ago on the 11th of February.
Dang.
8 years ago.
She died the day of the Grammys too, right? Or the night before?
I don't remember.
I think it was close too because she was in the hotel that was near where the Grammys were, or where
or
Clyde Drex. No, what's that? What's the big producer?
Clyde Davison.
Clyde Davison. Simpsons was having a party. He was having a party in that same hotel or near that hotel where she had passed away. So all of our break music today is for Whitney Houston.
Clyde Davis, because somebody's going to come in and correct. Hey, Little D was kind of off. Okay.
What did I say? What did you say?
I said Clyde Davison, but it's Clyde Davis.
Clyde Davison's. David,
Davis.
David, do you know him, DA, don't you?
I know Clyde Davis.
I met him one time.
I mean, who doesn't know Clyde David and Goliath?
Yeah.
And Clyde Davison. He got a brother named Harley Davidson. I think he owns a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, and you know who works at works for his brother Harley Davidson?
Who that?
Tommy Davidson.
Beat me to it.
He's been working there ever since the Living Color went off the air.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, they cousin have a unibrow.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Anthony Davis is his brother. Yeah, or his cousin, distant cousin. Distant cousin. From, from Clyde. Clyde got a big, huge family.
Yeah, oh, you can't get around with this, Davis. You have a little DM right now.
What just happened to you?
You doing me? I'm rubbing off.
I got the little D book.
Pause.
Yeah, now you're R. Kellyan.
Yeah, that exactly.
Okay, so what I started to get to before Little D tried to ruin me and D-Tay's relationship, which is pretty much non-existent at this point.
He's still waiting for that the open invitation.
We're going to take a quick break, folks, and on the other side of this, for those of you that have been dumped Valentine's Day and you're going to be alone for Valentine's Day, well, the San Antonio, Texas Zoo has an idea for you.
Oh, God, probably the best idea they should never have.
You know what? I'm going to come up with an X just to participate in what the San Antonio Zoo is offering. It's actually pretty cool.
Must be some monkeys.
A whole lot of monkeying around going on down there. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Crazy. We'll be right back on the other side. Oh, yeah, and coming up, too, later on the show, Lil D. The food gods spoke to me.
Oh.
The food gods spoke to me.
Okay.
All right, folks, we'll be back right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
It's a good time to be a doer. Now your phone not only knows what that thing is, but where that thing is. Lockers are no longer just for gym shoes. Tile work has moved beyond guesswork. And if you can't run to the store can run to you. Welcome to today's Home Depot. How doers get more done. It's a good time to be a doer. Now your phone not only knows what that thing is, but where that thing is. Lockers are no longer just for gym shoes. Tile work has moved beyond guesswork. And if you can't run to the store can run to you. Welcome to today's Home Depot. how doers get more done.
Time to get yourself organized, folks. Spring will be here before you know it, followed immediately by summer, because that's how the seasons change, Lil D.
Yep.
So, Home Depot has your storage solutions. Maybe you're like me, and I'm going to be honest right here. I need to organize my garage. My garage is atrocious.
There's two of us.
That's the one room in my house that I just let go. I get out of my car. I got stuff in my car. Just fling it. I'm like, I'll get that later. Just take a push broom. But no, I got garden supplies.
Extra car in there.
Extra car laying around in there. I've got some Christmas decorations that never made it back into the tubs.
Oh, why not?
You know what I mean? I have my gardening supplies, and I don't know about you. It just rained in Phoenix, so now I know I need to go out and I got to dig through everything to find my weed killer.
Yeah.
So if I was a little more better organized, I wouldn't have to struggle through my garage, and I'm going to do that by going to Home Depot and taking advantage of Home Depot's storage solution sales. My garage is atrocious, just screaming. It's literally screaming for organization. I'm taking advantage of the up to 35% off storage solutions deals. You should too. Visit HomeDepot.com for free delivery, do-it-yourself projects and ideas, special offers, and more. There's a Home Depot banner right on our website to kick off your organizational decluttering projects. We can do it together because at the Home Depot, it's how doers get more done.
Does Home Depot carry Diaxis Earth?
I'm not sure, but I'll probably go through the Home Depot banner and find out. What is Diaxis Earth?
It's like some kind of stuff that you put down for not animals, but insects. And for scorpions, like when they walk over it, it's supposed to slice them open. Like, doesn't happen right then and there, but after like about the week or so.
I know they have something that does that. There is a powder because I use that powder on my house to keep any bugs down in the yard and stuff like that, because I mean it's bad enough that I got the cats.
Yeah.
At least I don't have the bugs. Maybe if I didn't kill all the bugs, maybe the cats wouldn't be there so much. But
or maybe if you didn't kill all the cats, the bugs wouldn't be there.
No, it kills the bugs, but there is a powder that Home Depot sells that doesn't kill your plants, doesn't hurt your grass or your trees, but it does get rid of any bugs.
For scorpions, specifically for...
I've seen scorpion repellent at Home Depot. Yeah. I've seen that there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Whoa. So, if you are going to be alone for Valentine's Day, which it seems like I'm the only one in this room that will.
Yeah, seems like it.
I will.
If you think you're lonely now.
Oh!
Ooh, yeah. Wait until tonight, girl.
All right, Lil D, that hurt that note. All right, so... It was there.
How did he get that much gravel in his voice?
I don't know. That note kind of felt as bad as interjecting a sponsor after you done made a bad comment. That's where that note went. All right, so the San Antonio Zoo is hosting an event, DA, for all of you broken-hearted Valentinians.
My heart ain't broke.
For all the broken-hearted Valentinians.
My heart is full.
What becomes of a broken hearted?
He don't want you to get this out.
It is so when you got me for it. I know I got to find some kind of peace of mind.
So the San Antonio Zoo is hosting an event for anybody that has a broken heart, and it's called the Cry Me a Cockroach event.
Hey, Cry Me a Cockroach.
Cry Me a Cockroach event. So if you have an ex that did you dirty, broke your heart, for $5, the San Antonio Zoo will name a cockroach after your ex, and then feed that cockroach to one of the animals.
That's actually pretty dope,
right? It don't stop at the cucarachas, though.
No.
If you have an ex that was a snake,
okay,
that maybe slithered down the path that this wasn't supposed to be down.
All right.
For $25, the San Antonio Zoo will name a rat after your ex and feed it to the snakes.
Okay.
And here's the kicker.
Oh, there's a little kicker.
You get to watch all this happen live on Facebook on Valentine's Day. So you can buy a roach, you can buy a rat.
You can buy a roach.
Name it your ex, and San Antonio will feed it to one of their animals or feed the rat to a snake.
San Antonio or San Diego?
San Antonio Zoo.
That's a smart-ass marketing
I
scheme.
think that's genius.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Because there's a lot of people out there that is heartbroken that wouldn't mind seeing a little cockroach or a little rat with their ex's name on it being gobbled up by a snake.
You in?
I don't have any exes.
Oh, my exes live in Texas, so I was kind of close to San Antonio.
All right, George Strait. Question though.
Answer though.
Is the name gonna be actually on the animal?
Yeah, they're gonna somehow put the name on the cockroach or on the rat.
Maybe like a brand. Maybe they're going to like eat up that brand.
They can do whatever they want to the cockroach and the rat. It's about to meet its demise
They're about
anyway.
to kill them. Like why not torture them?
Well, because the reason I'm saying, like, I hope it's not like they feed one animal one rat and then just send that video with like a CGI name on there, because then
that's a better idea.
Well, we're talking about the San Diego Zoo or San Antonio Zoo. I really don't think they have the budget to pull off a CGI loop
or shortages.
Everybody's name in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
or a shortage of cockroaches.
But they got the budget for like however many rats.
Oh,
rats and cockroaches, they get down like little D.
Here's the thing,
they
though.
multiply.
If they have, let's say, 1,000 people, how many mice can a snake eat? Even if you have 25 snakes at a zoo, can they devour 1,000 rats?
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. If they're actually putting the name on the rat, that's kind of crazy. If they're just saying, "Hey, I named this rat your guy's name," like, boom, feed it. They can just go ahead and say, boom, same video clip to everybody.
But if it's live, you can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Is it live? Did it say it's gonna be live?
Yeah, Facebook. You watch your animal, watch your snake or your roach get eaten live on Facebook, and then you receive a certificate from San Antonio Zoo that you can share on social media that you had your ex eaten by an animal at the San Antonio Zoo.
Now that's just petty.
And then
I
want to tell you something, DA. You will be surprised what can be pulled off on live. All right.
Yeah.
You will be surprised.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
I went the.
I'm just saying. If you really want to impress me, San Antonio Zoo,
San Antonio Spurs,
I will give you the address to my ex. Can you go pick her up and feed her to the snake? Can we feed her to a jaguar or something?
I'm with you.
I'm sure it's gonna cost more than $25.
I will pay $2,000.
You know what they would call that?
Fat Guy Radio Show's building.
We don't have it. We got a building.
I know. When do we get the building? I thought we were still in the back of the taco truck.
They don't know that though.
Little D.
They don't know that. They think that's a good equity.
The people outside that door don't even know we here.
I was gonna say they would call that the Hunger Games, but the moment passed.
But you still said it.
I know.
You had to get it out.
I had to get it out.
You took a laxative to get that one out, huh?
$25 for a rat to be eaten by a snake for your ex. I'm interested to know how many people are actually taking the San Antonio Zoo up on this. And I think at some point, these snakes, can't snakes go like days without eating? It takes them like days to digest one snake, doesn't it?
I've seen that eat a goat.
I don't know. Snakes
That's an
eating
anaconda.
snakes.
Yeah, I don't think they eat snakes. They might digest that rat.
What did I say?
You said snakes eating snakes.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, because I just
Wrong
can't
porn.
get past all these mother effing snakes
on this mother effing play.
What movie is that?
Oh, God, you're...
It's porn.
Oh.
It's porn.
Sounds like it.
My high club.
I'm wondering how many of these rats these snakes are going to be able to eat. Because if 10,000 people, number one, if 10,000 people took the San Antonio Zoo up on the snake, that's 10,000 times 25. The San Antonio Zoo then hit their budget for the next 5 years.
Yeah, but you're missing the bigger point is they are offering roaches for $5, right? Mm-hmm. So roaches are probably going to sell out quicker. My question is, what animals are eating these roaches? Because they said you're going to feed these roaches to an animal.
That's a good
Like,
question.
please tell me what animal is eating these roaches?
You haven't seen Men in Black?
Or basically, what kind of roaches are they? Are they apartment roaches or are they Madagascar hissing cockroaches?
They probably wouldn't be the Madagascar hissing cockroaches.
Those
because-
are expensive.
Exactly. These are probably the roaches they went down to like some ghetto neighborhood.
They went to the projects.
Yeah, they
in
probably
San Antonio.
They probably put out a flyer to the
the
ghettos.
people of San Diego.
Hey, San Antonio.
San Antonio. Why did I
If
keep
you have
San Diego?
roaches,
'Cause he
please
said-
capture them. Here's a little kit on how to capture these roaches, and we are paying $10 for 5 roaches.
According to Charles Barkley, there are lots of roaches in San Antonio.
Yeah, who needs a kit to catch a roach? All you got to do is leave your cereal bag open.
You ain't never ordered no. You ain't never ordered a roach catching kit?
No.
Lil D got 4 of them.
So, according to National Geographic,
Hold on a minute. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, history has just been made here on Fat Guy Radio Show. It took us 8 years in broadcasting for us anybody to reference National Geographic. It's not Motor Trend Magazine,
No.
but it's National Geographic.
I don't even think he said National Geographic. It sounded like he said Natural Geographic.
Okay, so Lil D that went to some bootleg National Geographic. All right, what is your quotes there?
geckos,
Geckos?
skinks.
What?
I don't know what a skink
A
is.
skunk?
A skunk?
No, it says skinks. SKINKS.
Oh, yeah, there's a thing called a skink.
Geckos, skinks, and other species of lizards, frogs, turtles, some type of birds, and even rats and mice eat roaches.
Huh.
Skink is a gecko on steroids.
Ooh, didn't know that.
Yeah. Skink is also protected by Geico.
Nice.
Thank you.
So they're going to feed the roaches to the rats and then feed the rats to the snakes.
They double it down.
That's smart.
They double it down.
That's smart as hell.
They literally double it down. I want to know how many people are going to take this up. How many people are, and if I would have came across this story earlier, I would have had somebody on from the San Antonio Zoo. Those animals are going to get full at some point. They're going to stop eating at some point. So what happens if you got your rat in there and the snake don't want to eat no more?
But the thing is how many like you got to take into account how many snakes do they have?
A zoo wouldn't have that many snakes.
But in San Antonio, they might.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not.
And then not only that, but like you also got to think about the size of these snakes. If they have like boa constrictors, those things are like what 8-10 feet long.
Yeah, but they're still going to only eat one. Number
No.
one, a boa constrictor is not going to chase after a little small.
Not a little small mouse. But you wrap 20 of them mother lovers together.
Oh, make a mouse ball.
And now that spaghetti and mouse balls, like,
or you can put the rats in a rattling Gatling gun and just fire them off at them.
Piss it off.
Mouse swag.
You know what I mean?
Get
And
some
then,
mouse swag
then
going.
the Phoenix gorilla can come out because hey. It's the zoo.
Yep. Oh, I see what you
The
did.
Phoenix Suns gorilla can come out there with his rat Gatling gun and just fire those rats right off into the mouth of them anacondas.
Now all I know is the price of my furs is gonna go up, man.
Yeah,
because
really are.
they use rat hairs.
This is genius idea. I'm gonna give them a plug. If you want to participate in this, folks, it's real. You have until February 13th, so just till tomorrow, from the taping of this show, you go to zazoo.org. It's real. We're not making this up. I'm sorry, S-A.
I was going to say zoo.
SAZoo.org. San Antonio Zoo.org. G. Yes.
G is in me.
Lil D.
Gangster.
We should get us a rat that's titled DA.
I'll be down.
Oh, wait a minute now. We got to slow it down.
And I bet you all the freaking snakes are going to be fighting to eat me.
We got to slow it down here because this is my favorite Whitney Houston song. Because this song, okay, I can't do it. This song will make me cry. I ain't even lying to you. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills when the Fat Gods spoke to me, Little D. I heard them loud and clear when the Fat Gods spoke. We'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
this the future? This is the present, future Bill.
Here's your order, Bills.
Excellent!
Here are your groceries. Eck.
That's all coffee, right?
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Whoa.
Where are they?
Yes, R2. I am quite aware we are lost.
I don't know.
Quickly, get the big blue bag.
Big blue bag!
Whoa! Is this the future? This is the present, future Bill.
Here's your order, Bills.
Excellent!
Here are your groceries. Eck.
That's all coffee, right?
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Whoa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lil D,
Yes.
I'll let you do it. Because DT's going to make me cry with this damn Whitney Houston song.
I'm sorry, it's one of my favorites too.
This song gets me.
Why?
Dude, you just don't. I can't explain it. I can't explain it on this. I will lose it. I'm not kidding you. I will lose it. And I know that our live streamers can't hear it, but I will lose it. It's Saving All My Love by Whitney Houston. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Okay.
Can't do it. I'm about 2 seconds away from asking them to
I
change it.
have songs like that too.
But I'm going to black it out, and I'm going to let Lil D go ahead and do the afterburn read. Lil D, do the afterburn read. Feel the moment of the music.
Yes. And what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Who is he? Like I ain't got no name
His
or
name is
something.
Corey Blaze.
Minister.
He's talking about the Afterburn show, where it is $3. That's right, Whitney. $3.
Why you holding up 4 fingers?
$3.
He double checked too.
Yeah, you did. All right, do it. I'm taking my headphones off.
$8 to watch.
I can't do it. Okay.
And when you get that $8, you get to see passion, just like this song in the background. Passion.
Passion of the Christ.
You get to see us cry. Well, maybe Corey, you'll see him cry if we play this song in the background. But that's $8. But that just gives you everything that you wish you could see. It's pretty much like you're hanging out with us.
Yeah.
In the studio live.
Yeah, more of this.
Making love to Whitney Houston, saving all that love for you. So if you save $8 a month, you get to watch us live.
Okay.
But if you just cheap like me, just pay $3 and you get to listen to us live.
Yeah.
But it's all for you.
You don't get to listen to us live, but that's okay.
But it's all for you.
It's all for you. FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn.
Afterburn.
Thank you. All right. Now you can fade the song out. As soon as you fade the song out, I'll put my headphones back on. All right.
Night.
I still hear it.
Night.
Hey. Bumped it up.
I know it.
Feeling
I can hear it through I can hear it through my headphones.
And I'm putting my
all right, little D. Good Lord. Hey, I can't hear this song.
So I'm.
All right. Are we done?
You know what song does that for me?
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
We talked about the guy so much on this show.
Gavin DeGraw.
Ooh? No, R. Kelly.
Really?
I wish.
R. Kelly songs do that? I wish.
Just that one song, I wish.
Actually,
yeah.
The R. Kelly song that does that for me is "Turn Back the Hands of Time."
Oh yeah, that one can get me.
Well, actually, for me,
Lord.
the song from R. Kelly that does it for me is "Sweet Sadie."
Okay.
Okay.
He killed that one
and
too.
Then, so this Whitney Houston song, and I Have Nothing.
Yeah, I'm done with that one.
Yeah,
but saving on my love, I can't. I literally can't. I'm not lying. I'm not trumping that up for the show. I can't. I cannot make it through that song without floods of emotions coming back.
Because you're relating that song to a specific moment in your life.
Exactly. It takes it literally, and that's what music is supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a testament to Whitney Houston. Music is supposed to transcend you. It's supposed to transport you to another place. That's what Gavin DeGraw's music does to me. There are some songs that I can't listen to Gavin DeGraw without the waterworks coming on. I've shared stories on how I listen to Gavin while I'm mowing my lawn, and my neighbor knew that I was listening to Gavin because he saw me wiping tears away while I'm pushing the lawnmower in my yard.
It's just allergies. Don't worry about it.
No.
It's just allergies.
He walked up to me, and I tweeted this out. He walks up to me, and he gets my attention because I got my earbuds in. And I take my earbuds out, and he says, "You're listening to Gavin DeGraw again, aren't you?" And I'm like, "How'd you know?" He says, "Because you're wiping more than just sweat out of your eyes."
Don't you hate that? You have your earphones in, he's waving you down just to say, hey, you listen to an emotional song because you're crying.
At least he did it good where he walked around in front of me. I've had my neighbor, Barney Fife and Betty White, that will walk up behind me while I'm holding a weed whacker. You just asking for me to take your ankles out.
They really are. They're looking for a lawsuit.
And not only that, have I ever told y'all when I was out doing my front yard where one of the neighbors that moved into a house down at the end of the block was walking by, came up to me and asked me how much I charged to do yards.
Okay, because you're black.
And I looked at him and I says, "I own this spot, bruh." He was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that you own the house."
You could have fooled me.
Like, did they think there's like some overweight freaking lawn people walking around Arizona?
There are no fat landscapers in
No,
Arizona.
that's the word I was looking for, landscapers.
Could have been a first.
I don't want to be the first.
That is a good tag.
There ain't no fat landscapers in Arizona. Why? Because every landscaper loses 25 pounds per yard.
Per yard.
Fat grass will eat your grass.
Hey, no. Fat grass. You got grass, we'll smoke it.
I like that too.
Nice.
Fat grass. Ass, cash, or grass.
Ooh.
All right, so the fat god spoke to me, D.A.
The fat gods?
The fat god spoke to me.
What they say? Help us, our hearts stop pumping.
They said, "Here comes cholesterol." Okay, tell me if this ain't the fat heavens opening up to send a message to one Corey Blaze. On my way home from working, a GCU game, right? I got a fat craving. And my fat craving was for the Colonel.
Okay.
The KFC. And DT, I'm looking dead at you and them
are.
big brown eyes, and you know exactly what I was going for.
Pretty brown eyes.
I was going for the Colonel's hot wings.
Yep.
They're $1 a piece, and I'm gonna pay for it.
I have yet to eat.
That's like one of those, one of the bigger ones.
No, their little hot wings are back.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the show, or maybe it was an Afterburn show. I'm not sure, but I talked about it.
It was on this show.
Yeah, it was on the show.
I wasn't paying attention.
So thank you, DA. So I'm driving up. I took the streets from GCU, heading home because I knew that there was a KFC somewhere in close to where I was going. And DT, you know exactly where I was going.
Yep.
Let's just say Thunderbird Boulevard. Okay? All right, so I hit that. I'm driving, and this is how bad the fat guy moment was. I'm thinking, I want the wings, or do I want to hit up the king of the burgers for his 2 for $6? That's how bad the fat moment was.
Oh yeah, you having it bad.
I'm having a really bad fat moment. So I decide on the Colonel. So I hit the corner at the Colonel, and I noticed that there was a police car, one police SUV in the parking lot of the KFC.
You and these police cars.
I know, right? And I'm like thinking, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm just like, oh, police need chicken too.
Yeah.
You really don't think black.
No, police need.
You see a police car and you think nothing of it.
I didn't. I just thought that the police officer was there to get him some chicken.
Right.
Wouldn't you think that, little D?
Yeah.
You know?
I really
Well,
would.
you would probably run because you want it.
I would think they knew I was coming here. They want to kill me.
No.
Because of the stuff I tweeted.
It was a city. Well, I can't even classify that it's PD over Arizona DPS. DPS officers are the ones that shoot you more, but now actually Phoenix PD, they shoot you too. But nevertheless, I pull up. There's an SUV, a Phoenix SUV.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I also noticed is that the parking lot seemed a little empty.
Okay.
But the lights were on. The colonel was smiling.
Mm-hmm.
The signs were glistening in the window. It looked like employees were moving around. So, I drive behind, I pull into the parking lot. I drive behind the police SUV. And, of course, I go to the drive-thru because, I'm having a fat guy moment, so I'm ashamed and I don't want to get out and,
wobble to the front door.
Wobble to the front. Because I swear, dude, when I have to go into an establishment to eat, this is where the prejudice does come in, DA.
Uh-huh.
I go into an establishment, like, let's say, I'm just going to pick one out of the sky, Express of the Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Them people be eyeballing you, and they be like, oh, fat guy here right there, get him one scoop. I swear, they be judging me. They be like, he don't need, but they still charge me full price.
And, like, you open the Panda Express door and you walk in, and then the restaurant shocks go down a little bit.
Restaurant shocks, yes. Yes, because all the Panda Expresses are right next to AutoZones, and they've been asphyxiated with shocks. Thank you. You double meat, son of a monkey.
Oh, I got
so
double meat
I
for
pull around to the drive-in, to the drive-thru at the KFC, and it takes a minute, and I'm thinking, why is this taking a minute? Ain't no cars in the parking lot but 2 cars and the police squad car.
They should be servicing you.
It doesn't look like there's anything going on in the parking lot. There's nobody in the drive-thru, so what is the wait? And then all of a sudden, the little KFC guy comes on and says, we're sorry, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we're unable to serve chicken.
What? What, did they order a turkey?
I was like, why? Well, there's just been a police incident. Sorry, sir.
Ooh.
The KFC was robbed.
Wow.
Of chicken?
Of money.
Wow.
Hey, tell me why my mind went to chicken too.
Hey, step away from the counter and give me all your chicken.
You don't want the money? No!
I'm fat and I'm hungry. This is Louis Anderson. Give me your chicken.
You don't want the money? No, I want the chicken.
Stop asking too many questions. Give me the chicken.
It's the Grinch who stole chicken.
Stole chicken.
Give me what you doing? What you doing? That's coleslaw. I said chicken.
You give him the second, give him the money.
So the KFC got robbed. and I was like, okay, fine. So then I had another fat guy crowning moment, and I says, ooh, there's a Taco Bell around the corner.
Taco Bell got robbed too.
Dude, no, the Taco Bell did not get robbed. But as I was driving up the street to the Taco Bell, caution tape and police and emergency vehicles blocking the entire intersection to the parking lot where Taco Bell sat.
Dang.
There was a fatality in the intersection of the Taco Bell.
Wow.
God,
that messed up your whole. Why did somebody have to die when you're hungry?
I even
a car accident or
tried
just walking?
Because I've been to these fast food establishments quite often, I know the back roads. And
I
this
bet you
particular
do.
Taco Bell has another entrance into it, right?
Yeah, it does.
So I decided to go around the back.
Get my food.
I'm like,
He's
I'm like,
determined.
I'm like, okay, the person died over there by the Bank of America. That's across the street. Why they gotta have the whole thing out? You know what I mean?
For real.
I'm like, why you gotta block the whole intersection? You stopping traffic in all 4 directions.
I feel the same way.
So I'm like, okay, fine. So I went around a side road to the back where I knew that I could get on another street and get into the parking lot of the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And as I'm turning the corner, I couldn't really see the entrance to the Taco Bell, but I could see the Taco Bell drive-thru and wasn't nobody in there. And I'm like, oh, yeah. About to give me one of them chicken chalupas.
Ooh, that does sound good.
That's my go-to, this chicken chalupa supreme.
I just got paid. I might get me one of them.
Yeah. So I pull out, get to the stop sign fully. They got that road blocked off too. I guess this person who died exploded in like 100 square blocks, and they had the whole damn thing blocked off. So I said, okay, fine. I hear you, fat gods. I hear you loud and clear. You clearly You made the KFC get robbed, and now someone then DED'd in front of the Taco Bell. I am not supposed to eat out tonight.
I think they were speaking to you as a sign saying, hey, bruh, pump the brakes. You're a little too fat now.
Yeah,
No, that's not what they were saying.
that's not what they were saying.
No.
What'd they say?
They were saying you ain't eating out tonight because the next night I definitely ate out.
Yeah.
I don't think you got the message.
But what are the odds
That's
that the KFC I decided to go to was robbed
Uh-huh.
and someone DED'd in front of the Taco Bell around the corner from the KFC?
That's a
I need
sign.
to stop hanging out in that area.
Check this out. What if the guy that had robbed the KFC was the one that died by the Taco Bell?
Oh, got shot.
Karma.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, you just reminded me of this time I had a Corey moment.
A Corey moment? What's a Corey moment?
Not invite you to his house, I can tell you that.
So,
Just saying.
so a couple of weeks back, I was headed to D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Speaking of nerd.
Wow. Nerd alert.
What did you roll? The gargoyle eats your soul.
Natural 20, critical 2. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
So,
hello, ladies.
I needed something to eat before, so I went to Wendy's and just picked up like the triple Wendy's Dave's triple.
Oh, yeah, that was
a
bomb.
large Dave's
Yeah,
triple.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god, my favorite. So I'm driving to D&D. I had this food, and I'm like, I don't want to walk in with this food because I don't have enough for everybody, and I don't want them staring at me. So I was like, I need to find a place to eat this.
Uh-oh.
So I turned down into the shopping center,
Yeah.
and I happen to know from long time ago
Long
that
time.
the back part
Where you have sex at?
Wait a minute.
I didn't piece it together.
Was this shopping center, was it anywhere like in a metro center?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is in Tampa.
Oh, it's in the Tampa. Hey, my
So,
son's in Tampa.
I was on Southern, and I'm not going to divulge the other place, but I'm talking Southern. Across from the Taco Bell.
I was thinking that it was like a mill of the state of Arizona.
Nah, I was behind
No?
the Discount Tire.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, I know that
And-
plays very well.
And that place
You know that
has
place, little
no
D?
lights in the back.
No lights.
So I went ahead and reversed into a parking spot in the middle of the dark, turned off all my lights, and just sat there and ate that burger to completion.
Yeah, that's called the maneuver on the Big O and
Wait,
Duke
wait,
show.
wait,
It's
wait,
called
wait.
the maneuver
The
where
maneuver.
you order food, sit in your car by yourself, and eat it.
Yeah.
It's called the maneuver, and I can't take credit for that. That is all O&D.
What time do you work at night if you're already in the dark having to go somewhere to eat?
Well, I was leaving my job around like 7:30, so I got to the Wendy's around like 7:45, and I parked by 8.
Where was you going to that you didn't want nobody to share?
I was going to
play
D. I was
Dungeons
yeah,
and
I was going to
Dragons.
D&D.
Was you listening to the first half of the
missed
show?
that part.
You on a
'cause
delay again?
you
Yeah.
know,
On a delay again.
So I just didn't want to eat in front of them, but I was like,
You didn't want to share your cheap
I
rap.
didn't either.
That's what you did.
But
You didn't
I
want
was
to
like,
share.
if Corey saw me now, because I'm already a fat guy in a skinny guy's body,
And I hate that.
and I eat a lot, so I had the large. I had the large fry. I had the large drink, and
Your
I had
car
the
smelled good.
It smells so good, and I finished everything and then drove.
And you know what? I'm afraid of Wendy's now because that health episode that I had where I had to get to an ER
Yeah.
happened moments after I had Wendy's. So I'm like fearful of going to Wendy's. But the good thing is that the KFC and the Taco Bell, the robbed KFC and the dead DED guy out in front of Taco Bell,
Yeah.
that was all around DT's house. It was right up the street.
So even a dead guy probably even went over to DT's house before you went there, and you told him over your dead body.
According to how much they had blocked off on that corner, I believe parts of that dead guy flew to DT's house. I mean, they literally had that was almost 4 city blocks and an intersection blocked off for this dude. He must have been hit really hard and sprayed everywhere, or he must have been hit really hard and he was fat.
So he was a pedestrian walking?
I don't know what happened. I was too busy trying to figure out a way to get in the
He was too busy trying to eat.
I was just trying to eat.
Never mind.
And then I got frustrated and just went home.
It was the ghost of Corey Future.
Yeah. It
That's
literally
not
was.
funny.
The damn guy's laying there. Never mind the damn guy laying there. I'm trying to get
know.
something to eat.
But you know what I did? I ended up just going home and making myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I heard
Ooh, that sounds bomb.
the fat gods speak, and I heard them loud, and I said, okay, fine. And then the next day, I went and got Burger King, KFC, and Taco Bell.
So
just to make sure that I wasn't messing up something.
So real quick, there's a hot wing there. I didn't hear. I was trying to remember the last time.
KFC has hot wings. They got them back.
That was like 30 minutes ago.
Because I let him go to the store. I didn't want to step on
We
it.
don't-
Oh, step on that stuff.
We only got 3 minutes of break music. Don't worry, Lil D. I'll start it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got one. You have no empathy, just empanadas. All right.
All right, my apologies to Justin Bieber. Yeah, just leave. Just get right out of your shot. That was horrible. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show Swags merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Order yours today or give a T as a perfect gift. FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. And remember, the remainder of February, use promo code DTAY for a special 20% off your order. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime. The FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Look us up, subscribe, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. And when they ask you what's it all about, simply reply. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
Doug the DA Andrew, and DJ Lil D.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra: skinny people, fat people already know they're fat. So stop reminding us. See you at the top. Good night.
Chip on Mice until Christmas.
What?